their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's Walker. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out. Let's get some positive yards.
A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Let's send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Still looking on the move. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a 1st down. Well done.
The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Spartans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Gives them some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Childs. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Marsh. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Caught over the middle, it's McCray. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to look downfield again. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. It's picked off. That's number 10.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Picks up the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a man, it's Childs. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Motion from the wideout. The offense changing the play. Snap in the shotgun. He's going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Wide open downfield. He's loose. Inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, State.
Michigan State.
Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Man, no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Grab behind the line, it's McCovey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Dropping back, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Sparty. And here they come almost all the way back. The offense did exactly what it... Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it on the option. Spins away from the defender. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Return goes out of bounds.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to pass, it's Childs. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Kelly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a tough one to swallow, man. You got yourself in a position where you can go tie this football game. You're in a good spot. You're trying to move the ball down the field. Guys trying to make a play. Fumbles the football. Now you got to beg for the defense to somehow give you one more opportunity.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Still on his feet at the 45.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice.